Crime alert in Greenville after a third armed robbery since Sunday. It happened this morning shortly after 1 o'clock at the Circle K on Evans Street. WNCT's Courtney Allen is there live now with what investigators are asking you to do. Courtney.
Ken, Greenville police say they are putting all of their resources into solving these crimes, but they say they still need the community to do its part to help prevent things like these from happening as well.
Turning to go inside the door and saw the two guys chasing them with guns, and I ran in the store and they were already right there.
Shane Merritt recounts his business, Wings Over Greenville, being broken into Sunday night.
I didn't get really worried until he started just waving it around. Kind of felt like it was an accident waiting to happen. He's
one of several recent armed robbery victims. Speedway on Greenville Boulevard was robbed at gunpoint later that night, and the most recent incident Tuesday morning at Circle K on Evans Street.
Occasionally we do see an uptick in crime, and that includes both violent crimes and property crimes.
Greenville Police Public Information Officer KRISTEN says in order to help prevent crime before it happens, business owners should follow a few steps. Have surveillance cameras. Keep a height marker at doorways to help provide a suspect description to police, and make sure there's a clear line of sight in and out.
Try to avoid having any sort of posters or shelves in front of the windows, and that allows the employees to be able to see outside who's coming in, but it also allows people from the outside to see inside the business if a robbery were occurring.
Authorities are looking into the possibility that these three crimes may be related.
These suspects, they may not be driving a car themselves, but they could have a getaway car waiting nearby, or somebody scoping out this outside of the business to ensure that nobody else comes in or that the police don't arrive.
Police say that if you're the victim of an armed robbery, the best thing you can do is comply with the suspect's demands, which is exactly what all of the clerks did in these three situations. GPD says if you say something, or if you see something, you need to say something. You need to call them or call Crime Stoppers to offer up an anonymous tip that could lead to an arrest. Live from Greenville, Courtney Allen, 9 on your side.
Courtney.